各位观众，大家好，欢迎收看美国慈济30特别节目《无疆界的承担》，我是王伟玲。在美国，家庭结构正在剧烈改变，单亲家庭越来越多。今年，美国皮尤研究中心调查发现，全美有21%的孩童跟着单亲妈妈一起生活，而单亲家庭的挑战比起一般的家庭要来得严峻，经济是其中之一。一般家庭的薪资是母系单亲家庭的3倍。许多单亲妈妈必须要打多份工才能够平衡家庭收支，因此陪伴孩子成长跟教育的时间就相对变少。单亲家庭孩子能够完成大学学业的比例也相对较低。这样的情况在达拉斯的非洲裔社区尤其严重，绝大多数的家庭父亲的角色缺席。在一个没有正向成年男性表率的环境中成长，许多非洲裔未成年很容易误入歧途，滋生事端。这也是为什么同样来自单亲妈妈家庭的教育家道格拉斯致力于做这些孩子们精神上的父亲。他知道自己有多幸运，没有像他的朋友一样因为犯罪被关，甚至在斗殴中被杀。道格拉斯突破了单亲家庭的极限，成了这个社区少数可以上大学的人。2011年，他接任奥巴马男子中学校长之后，在慈济志工引介下，认识了慈济品格教育理念，一拍即合。从此，在达拉斯的公立教育界积极地推广正言法师的全人教育。
He was one of our original supporters of Barack Obama Leadership Academy, and in a sense, hired former staff members. Now we're here to support him and bless his work throughout the community as well.
As I talk about the difference between being a teacher and a school system.
Since the university that I work at now, University of North Texas at Dallas, when I first met Brother YL, Sister May, and Suu Kyi, the university didn't exist. And so now you have a higher ed institution in the neighborhood to support students from this neighborhood and all over Dallas. All seeds that are planted may not sprout immediately, but when they sprout for the right reason and for the right season. My role here at the university is to create and be a facilitator and a connector of students and entities to create and develop hope by way of the power of education. With that power of that education, there's no limitation on what can be accomplished in life. That I used to say, and I still say with the students here now, first person you believe in is yourself, first person you lead is yourself, first person you love is yourself. You can't believe, lead, or love anyone else until you first love yourself.
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. What character education teaches us specifically through Suu Kyi is an understanding that not only about yourself, but about others. Those young men at Obama and at Barbara Jordan and at Lyles Middle School and young women at those campuses, I understand that what I'm receiving, what I'm learning doesn't just stop with me. I got to teach someone else. So it becomes each one, teach one. That becomes a beautiful, repetitive cycle that's going to change society.
And the team on Tuesday. Did you see the?
This new project is about to take the lessons and learnings to another level in regards to the growth and development of Suu Kyi School. We're filling out all documents, getting all the research together, identifying potential locations. But, you know, we're on target. We have our deadlines for January to have everything submitted. And we're excited to see where this is going to take us next. Talk about relationships, mother, father. That's my other mom and dad. Suu Kyi, those are my other brothers and sisters in regards to just beyond the work of service is personal.
将自己奉献于培育未来领袖人才的道格拉斯深信，如果你想知道未来会是什么样子，就去看小朋友眼中看到的世界。他跟慈济志工一起努力，在最糟糕的社区打造一个理想的教育乌托邦，而成效也慢慢浮现。奥巴马男子中学所在的达拉斯南区，原本被视为罪恶乱源，商家避之唯恐不及。现在是以奥巴马中学为中心，大型的超商进驻，铁路交通开展，住家建案进行。一个好的学校带动社区蓬勃发展。 穿着制服、自信、独立、阳光的欧巴马中学学生，也成为低收社区孩子的一个指标。无论你来自哪里，只要你相信、追求、实践，改变就有可能。
Let's go, guys. Make sure we got ourselves together. Blazers, ties, shirts tucked in.
Good morning, Miss Johnson.
Make sure we have our blazers, shirts tucked in. Get ourselves together before we enter, Brother Memphis. Thank you.
Texas pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Mission.
Develop young men into impactful leaders through the development of their intellectual, moral, physical, social, and emotional skills for global society tomorrow. Believe, achieve, succeed. Just real quick, journal check. Okay, gotta do a little bit better than that. Our quote for today: when our minds are calm and not restless, we will know our role in life and be happy to play it well. That's one of the aphorisms from Dharma Master Ching Ying. All right, remember, the journey starts when? The journey starts now. So let's make sure we have a great day today, and you may be dismissed.
My part of the community, which is like really poor right now, the people struggle economically, or sometimes there's drugs and violence going on.
This campus, before it became Barack Obama, we had several break-ins, vehicles stolen on the parking lot, things that would happen around the school just because of the community that would make you feel like, wow, this is a tough school to be at. But when it became Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, we haven't had a lot of problems.
I think this school has a great impact on the larger Dallas community because it defies all of the stereotypes of, underperforming schools, kids that are rowdy and, out of control. It defies every stereotype that people have of urban schools.
Yes, sir. Good. Have a good day. Our young men, when they leave here every day, the community seems to respect them. They recognize them because of the look that they have. They recognize them because of the way they carry themselves.
What I like to do right now is actually clean up my community, and I'll just pick up pieces of trash that I see lying around, so plastic bottles, bags, any other trash that I see, and I like to take care of that.
So my philosophy is that if an individual has that desire to do well and do better, then you should work extremely hard. And it doesn't mean that you got to go out there and have the best grades, but I firmly believe in working hard.
Good morning, Mr. Wood. Good morning, Miss Etheridge. Good morning, Mr. Reese. Sorry I'm late. When you come to middle school as rigorous as this one, they know that some shift is gonna occur, some culture shock. Suchi, character education, has vastly improved our response to that culture shock. This is what's coming. You're gonna fail, you're gonna make mistakes, but that's good. It's all part of the learning process, and it's all part of improving as a person. All right, so we are on 29 now.
Before Marcus came to Bumla School, he wasn't as outgoing. He was a little shy and everything.
Marcus is a joy. He's always polite. He's always aware of his surroundings and considerate of those around him.
Yes, ma'am.
Since he's gone to Bumla, he'll go and he'll speak to everyone, even just a basic greeting. Everywhere we go, it's like, good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir. And people have said that made my day. It goes a long way, I will say that.
I'm in 11th grade, sir. I've been here since 6th grade.
Okay. So this really is your school?
Yes, sir.
Since the beginning, we've always had a lot of visitors in the school because we were first public all-male school in Texas, not private, but public. There's a lot of interest from outside.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
As part of our accelerated curriculum, our 8th graders don't take the traditional 8th grade science. They take that all the way back in 7th grade.
It helps to destroy stereotypes about what folks feel about the public schools and what they feel about kids of the poor and kids of color. The boys are truly ambassadors, not only for this school, but for this school district.
And the students look forward to becoming an ambassador.
All right. Good. You want to tuck your shirt in, brother? Thank you. Tuck that shirt in before. Where's your brother today? You should be helping. I know, but you should be helping him. Now, what's wrong with this picture? Tell me what's wrong with this picture. Right. Yeah. I just spoke to 2 other brothers, and you know where this is going to be shown? Everywhere. Sometimes our young men, because they are boys, they tend to struggle on knowing how to treat each other, to have a culture here on campus of respect. All right, good evening. Good evening. I want us to be very concerned about our young men and their behavior in the classroom, because I want to show you something. This really hurt me today. This is a student's jacket. This was intentionally ripped and pulled right down the middle, and then it was just discarded like it was trash. I don't know about you, but this affected me in a way that angered me. That we need to make sure that they understand it's valuable to you, and it should be valuable to them. And again, it's kind of one of those things where you get back to character education where, how do you feel about this? I just don't want things to get away from us. We're not in a bad place, but we don't want to get in a worse place. Okay? We want to turn it over to Suu Kyi, and we're very happy to have them here, and we want to continue this wonderful relationship, and hopefully we can take what they add to our discussion today so that we can work with our young people to become better young men.
Hello, everyone. My name is Catherine Chang, and I'm a Suu Kyi volunteer. I asked them.
Well, what we've done is we've had staff development where the teachers from Suu Kyi meet with all of our teachers, and they teach the meaning of how to be respectful, the meanings of self-respect, and we can utilize that for all our young men, because that gets back to our mission, developing young men into impactful leaders, and that's what we do through character education.
Go every detail.
The impact of the character education on students is that they have a more positive outlook, they're more considerate of others.
Whenever we finish the Suu Kyi character education lessons, a lot of times the teachers will also follow up the discussion in class.
Because to me, I think it's eventually going to help them carry that attitude out into the community, which is what I'm really hoping, that they share some of these same things in the world at large.
I'm able to see the differences of character development on me and how it's affected me and made me a better community leader and a better person.
Before I did Suu Kyi character education, I wasn't exactly the best son nor the best brother.
He does have a younger sister and a younger brother. Marcus is a model for them to say, okay, when this is a situation or when I'm doing this, this is what I should do. And I know this because my older brother did it and, you know, it worked out well.
Here you go, Christian. Don't forget to write your name on the top.
The respect taught to me by Suu Kyi character education, it's shown me that I need to look at things from different perspectives.
Christian, do your homework, please.
The first person you have to believe in is yourself. The first person you have to love is yourself. And the first person you have to care about is yourself. Ultimately, no matter how many changes you want to make in society, you have to change yourself before you can do any of that.
I firmly believe in giving back. And I'm just very blessed to be here. I ask myself sometimes, how did I get so lucky? But it was just my time to be in this place. And that's another thing that Suu Kyi has taught me, is that sometimes in life, it's just your time. You're in the right place at the right time.
2011年至今，奥巴马男子中学校长一职已经历经改朝换代数次，但令人惊喜的是，慈济品格教育课程却没有因此中断。 接任的校长们深知品格教育为学生所带来的正面能量。除了在奥巴马学校继续的推行，卸任之后还将品格教育是带往他们转任的学区。像是位于加伦学区的莱尔斯中学校长麦克，就是奥巴马中学的前校长。他让莱尔斯的学生也有机会接受美善价值的耳濡目染，不只改变了学生的态度，更让他们学会应对生活中突如其来的各种挑战，成熟面对。
I'm a native of Compton, California, which is in Los Angeles. And I grew up with a lot of adversity. So, I had to look within myself and say, what type of person am I? Am I going to fall victim to drugs, alcohol, gangs, crime, or am I going to do the opposite? My grandmother raised me. She was very big on character and very big on making sure that I made good choices. And went from that to criminal justice by the time I hit my junior year. So I did that 6 years working in institutions to reintegrate young people back into society once they were off probation. And when I got here, I worked in the probation field for only 6 months. And then I started teaching. And the first place that I taught was here on this campus. I brought all that experience together now from the time I was a little guy to present day to make this campus the best campus that it could be. And so my goal is to take this same model that you see here today to scale so that we can impact children, not just in the DFW area, but around the planet. Good morning, students, faculty, guests, and staff. Remember, this week is Bullying Week, and our charge this week is change starts with us. Remember, make it a great day. The choice is yours. This is the most impoverished side of the city where you have the most marginalized and undervalued populations of people as well. So 90% of our kids that come here have some type of gap in their learning.
We had a lot of students that were suspended. We had a lot of students that were in ISS. We had a lot of students that had behavioral issues. We never really had a set curriculum for character building. So when I went to Baumla with Mr. Bland 2 years ago, we learned about the Tzu Chi program and the character development, and it really worked at Baumla.
I saw the impact that the character program had at Baumla on the boys. For the school to say that someone's being bullied, it has to happen.
At this school, we do talk about character education during circle time, which is every day during fourth period. And what I've seen is growth in students as far as self-awareness and respect.
When Tzu Chi character education gives us the curriculum for circle time, before and after, it's an immediate change because we know what we have to do in order to be successful in terms of relationships, having a conversation with people, and just earning that respect.
Have you been the victim of bullying here at the school by someone in a higher grade, and how does it make you feel?
In elementary school, I was never like that kid that had, all the friends, and, I wasn't that cool as everybody else was. So I guess they felt like, he lame, so just talk about him. It often spreads because when you bully somebody, it turns into the same thing with another person.
Bullying is a learned what? Behavior.
Good job.
It kind of makes me feel bad, especially when I know I've done stuff in the past to make people feel the same way that other people feel.
And then when you get in a position, you do some of the same things. I haven't met many people like Brother YL and Sister May who give all of themselves, to everyone and expect nothing in return. That's the heart of, I think, the character program, which is to get those students to look within, change themselves, and then go out and change others for the betterment of society.
If we need a more curriculum, let me know.
Yeah, we do. When you hear a term like aphorisms, it sounds very Eastern. And so it really gave me joy to have the cultural exchange between two different cultures that are meeting for one common cause, which is the betterment of humanity.
I cannot hear.
We had a high rate of incidents here on the campus where students were suspended. that was cut in half.
6th grade year, it was bad. Kids were fighting, they were bringing stuff to school that can, endanger everybody. So I feel like it was a constant improvement in terms of being safe here throughout the school year. So I'm really thankful for that.
The police were in here, they were arresting students, and the kids were out of control.
Honestly, it's been a phenomenal change from what I was used to before, where the students seem to be more polite to each other.
Respect is kind of the underlying glue that keeps all that together.
Being respectful to people is a form of love in a certain way. At first, I wasn't like, no, you know what I'm saying? Because, if I'm being respectful to a teacher, it's kind of, weird. But then I started to realize, if you be respectful to people, you'll get that same respect back. And that's the satisfaction for me.
罗马哲学家西塞罗曾经说过：“国家社稷的福祉仰赖于公民人格健全。”这句话印证在慈济品格教育进入低收社区。慈济品格教育在美国公立学区建立口碑，其他公立学校现在也希望能够在全校30几个班级施行品格教育。这是个好消息，但却碍于慈济教育志工人力有限，周间上课又要讲英文，无法涵盖这么多的班级，只好作罢。但瓶颈往往也是突破的转机。现在，美国慈济教育基金会开始针对品格教育的种子教师发展一套网络教学系统，让美国教师担负起品格教育的播种任务。如此一来，慈济的全人教育理念将更能普及，融入美国社会。明天无疆界的承担要带您前往千里外的非洲狮子山共和国。这个天灾人祸不断的国度，今年再度遭受到洪水、土石流的重创。慈济志工短期救灾，长期济贫，该如何为这片黑暗大陆注入永续的新生力量呢？我是王伟玲，感谢您的收看，我们明天同一时间再见。